Hello,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. I'm just letting you know I have to leave early today.
Okay,
So,
okay. Thanks for letting me know.
okay.
Get, get done what you have time to get done.
Yeah.
Okay, take your feet out, nice and wide, take a nice big deep breath. We're gonna sweep the elbows back, make a fist and fold halfway down. Hold on this spot just for a breath or two, make sure you're pulling your belly button in. And then come back up and just push the arms straight up to the ceiling. Try to get them nice and long, really reach. And then pull them all the way back and fold. And let's do it again. Reach, reach, reach. Really try to lift out of your hips when you're reaching, and then elbows up nice and high as you fold down. Maybe go a little more than halfway, keeping the legs nice and straight, reach back up. And now we're gonna swan dive it. Nice long arms out to the side, pushing the hips backwards. Let the arms and torso just relax. Now here I'm gonna have you cross your arms and just hang out and take a few deep breaths. Nice, now roll up one vertebrae at a time. Are you guys muted? I'm getting some feedback, I'm not sure why. Reach for the ceiling, take it all the way back down. Hold your arms again. And roll back up. And take the arms all the way up. We're coming down, and this time when we come down, we're gonna walk out to a high plank. So take lots of steps with your hands. When you get as far as you can go, you're gonna step your feet in 4 to 6 inches apart, and let's get those shoulders right on top of those wrists. Belly button up and into the spine. And now pull through to a down dog. Lift your left leg up. And then switch, lift the right one. Put both feet down, come back to plank. Take it back to a down dog, left leg up, right leg up, back to plank. We're gonna do this one more time. Lift the left leg, the right leg. You're back in plank, holding, pick your face up. If it's dropped, take 3 big deep breaths. Now let's put the knees down on the floor, bring your hips over the heels, nice big side body stretch around the armpits, chest is coming down towards the floor, forehead stays up, neck is nice and long, just breathe. Big deep breaths here. Now we're going to walk our hands out to the corners of the mat, just switching up the angle, see if the chest comes down a little more. Now let's come back up onto all fours. Let's do some cat-cows here. So give me a big arch in the back. Separate between the shoulder blades. Shift your hips back over the heels while you hold that big arch. Come back forward and then sink into the shoulders. So your chest is going towards the floor. Pick your face up. Coccyx bone up to the ceiling. While you're in this position, you're still drawing the belly button up and in. In fact, do it the whole class. In fact, do it the whole day. Okay, give me that big arch again. Shift those hips back. This time we walk the fingers a little more forward, so you're getting a nice stretch on the outside of the shoulders. Now come back forward, sink the chest, take your gaze, look up. Nice. Now, Back to a neutral spine. You're gonna shift your hips back over the heels. You're gonna walk your hands forward. And once you get down, start walking the hands all the way to the left off your mat. And then try to reach them a little further out. So this is a QL stretch for the right side body. Try to relax that right shoulder down towards the floor. Should be feeling this right above the waistband of your pants on that right side. Big deep breaths will help you get good release. Let's wiggle those hands all the way back, and you're taking them to the right this time. Once you get there, walk them out. Keep the arms nice and long. Try to move them out a little more if you can. Just breathe. Nice. Now bring them back center. Come back up onto all fours. We're going to meet in bear. So just take the knees 1 inch off the floor and then put them back down. Lift back up. Draw that belly button in. Lower the knees. Lift the knees. Lower the knees. One more time. Lift and hold. And you're in a small down dog with your heels down. Push the legs straight. Come back into your bear. Shoulders over wrists. Back into a small dog. And lower back down to bear. Hold here 5 big breaths. Put the knees down. You're going to take your forearms down to the mat. Keep your butt sticking up in the air and your toes tucked under. Now we're going to scapulate. So you're going to lower the chest through the shoulders and then push away. Do that 4 more times. Make sure your neck feels comfortable. Should get big range of motion here since those knees are down. Okay, come back to a neutral position. Slide your left toes along the mat and back. Lift the left foot off the floor. Keep your hips square. Put that leg back down. Slide the right one. Nice and straight. Lift the leg. Try not to shift your weight to the left. Put it down. Now you're going to slide both feet back. You're in a low plank. Just breathe. Put your knees down. You're going to walk the forearms all the way back. Let's meet in child's pose. Take the knees far apart. Put your forehead down on the floor. This is the total chill position. Big deep breaths. Come back up onto all fours. Bring your knees in. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing. Push your legs straight. Walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Shift the hips backwards. Walk your fingers forward. Keep that little tug of war going on. Fold back down. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Take a nice big deep breath. You're going to bring the hands together, pull the elbows so your hands are at your heart, step your left foot forward and the right foot backwards. So let's get nice and high on the back toes and let's bring the arms back up. You can open them if that's more comfortable. Sometimes you get a little bit better of a stretch as you pull them together. But whatever, or you do both. You open and close. Now take your gaze, look up so your neck is nice and long. Now we're going to lower that back heel down to the floor, keeping the legs straight. So you're getting a big lower leg stretch. And then lift back up. Lower down slowly. Lift it back up. Take it down. Now you're going to lower the arms parallel to the floor. See if you can keep that heel down. I want you to move your body forward. So you're leaning in. Different angle to stretch out that calf in the back. Now we're going to bring the arms down. You're going to spiral your palms to face out to the side. Lean in more. Keep that heel down. Now bring the palms to face and slowly lift the arms back up. Keep pushing the right leg straight. Spiral the hands back and out. And one more time, sweep them forward and up. Now we're going to take the hands down. Meet me in your high plank. Pull through to a down dog. Elevate onto the toes. Pull forward to plank. Push back to down dog, drive the heels down. Lift up on the toes, come forward to plank. Push back, heels down. Baby steps with your feet all the way up to the hands with your legs straight if you can. Inhale, extend, flat back. Walk the fingers forward, shift the hips backwards. 3 big deep breaths. Fold over the legs, round up one vertebrae at a time. Big deep breath. Bring your hands to heart, step your left foot back. So you've got pretty good distance between the 2 feet, but you are able to get that back heel down on the floor. So let's lower the heel, lift it up, raise the arms up. Lower down, and lift, and lower, and lift. Let's bring the arms parallel to the floor. If you can, give me a little bit more space between those legs. Now lean forward. Lower the heel. Should still be able to get down on the ground. Lift it up. And lower. And lift. Take the hands back, spiral the palms out. Lower the heel, lift them back up as high as you can. You're still leaning forward. Sweep them back. Really proud out your chest here. Back up. Heel is down when the arms are up. And spiral, take it back. And now bring the hands to the floor, meet me in your plank. We're going to pick up that left foot. Bring that left knee to the left elbow. Sweep the leg back, keep it up. Do it again. Forward, sweep it back. And forward, and back. Both feet down, you're in down dog for 3 breaths. Come back to plank. Right foot up. Right knee to the elbow. Sweep it back. Do it again. And back. And again. And back. Both feet down, you're in your down dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet so you're at the back of the mat. Full forward fold, just relax. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice, big deep breath. Bring your hands to heart, step your left foot forward, big step. Followed by elevating the right heel and a big forward lean. Extend the arms out in front. So I have most of my weight in my left leg. I'm going to rotate left with the arms and the shoulders, and then I'm going to come back. And I'm going to do it again. Keep a nice bend in that front leg. Just oscillate from side to front. Twisting the torso. Your hips are very quiet. They're not moving. Bring your hands down, step back plank. Meet me in your down dog. You're here for 3 breaths. Walk the hands back to your feet. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Big deep breath. Bring your hands to heart, step your right foot forward. Big, huge step. Give me that nice lean in. High on the toes on the back foot, bring the arms out. Let's go right. As far as you can, and then back square. Facing forward. You might have a little bit more range, whoops, on one side than the other. But explore. Take it as far to the right as you can. Now, hold forward. Take a few breaths. Hands down, step back, plank. We're going to slowly lower the chest and the knees all the way down to the floor, and then come up on your forearms. So you're in baby cobra. I'm on the tops of my feet, trying to crowd out my chest, broaden through the shoulders. I'm just going to hold on this spot for a little bit and breathe. Now, while you're breathing, you're still drawing the stomach in. Let's take the chest all the way down. Bring your hands by your chest. Lift the chest using the erectus patae muscles that run along your spine. Draw the belly button in. Take the hands off the floor. Lift your elbows higher. Face is looking straight down at the floor. Put the hands down. You're lifting up. You still have your knees down, but you're on your hands. Now we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to meet in a high plank. Draw the belly button in. Take it to a downward facing dog. Pull the heels towards the floor. Keep the legs straight. Let's take the left hand to the right side leg, your shin. Whatever you can reach, put it back on the floor. Take the right hand to the left leg. Down by your ankle, grab it. Come back. Come forward. Slowly lower the chest. Meet me back in baby cobra. Just breathe. Chest comes down, hands by your chest. Use those back muscles, lift up, draw the belly in. Keep your face looking down at the floor. Push yourself up again. Tuck your toes under to a down dog. Pressing those heels towards the floor. You're going to walk your feet all the way forward to the hands. Extend to a flat back. Walk the fingers forward, shift your hips backwards, little lat stretch. Fold over your legs, round yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Big deep breath. Bring your hands to heart. Left foot forward, right foot back. But this time we take a 45-degree angle on our back foot. So I want you to look down at your feet. See if you can get your front heel and back heel in the same line. Your chest is facing forward, so you're getting a nice little pull over this right hip flexor. Give me a bigger bend in the front leg. Bring the arms up. You can open them if you like. Hold here. Try to lift everything upwards. So you're lifting out of that right hip and left one. Everything is going straight up. Now turn to face the right side of your room. Keep both arms really long and reaching to touch the front and back part of your room. Now we're going to take the left hand down to our left knee. Hold it there. Bring the right arm straight up to the ceiling. Give me a little forward lean with the torso. Should feel a nice chest across, stretch across your chest. Now take that right arm over the ears slightly if you can. Keep your neck neutral. If it hurts, move the head around, find a comfy spot for it. Now bring your right hand to your waist. You're going to step your back foot in a little closer and you're going to straighten both legs. So it's going to look like this. So I've got both legs straight. I'm going to shift my hips back. I'm going to slide my hand down for a nice little triangle pose. So I'm not moving my body forward. And I'm going to lift my arm and just hang out here, getting a nice little release in this front inner thigh. Hold and breathe. Again, find a comfy place for that head. Maybe it's looking down at the floor. Maybe it's looking straight out or up. Looking up is a neck exercise. It helps strengthen it. Hold on that spot for a tiny bit more. And now you're going to take your right hand all the way down to that shin. Maybe to the floor if you can reach it, fingertips only. You still have both your legs straight. Now, if you need help with your flexibility, just take your hands onto your shin if that feels better. But I'd like your hips nice and square. Okay, one more little spinal twist. So you're going to take your right hand to your shin, your left hand to your waist. You're going to open your chest to face the left side of the room. So now you're getting into the outside of that forward leg. Just hang out here for a sec. Open the chest as much as you can to face the left side of your room. Okay, both hands back down, step back, meet me in your high plank. We're going to come all the way down to the floor. Hands stay by your chest, lift the chest, draw the belly in. Keep your face looking down at the floor. Now push yourself up. You can come off your knees if you like. You're on the tops of your feet. Pushing away from the earth, looking forward, legs straight. Tuck the toes under. You're right back into your downward facing dog. Walk your feet all the way forward. Inhale, extend. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Palms reach for the ceiling. Hands to heart, step your left foot back. Give me a nice little bend in that front leg. Your back foot is on a 45-degree angle. Chest faces forward. Let's get a nice little release through this inner thigh. Reach the arms up. And one is forward, one is back. They're both long and strong. Hold on this spot. Breathe more into that rib cage of yours. Now the right hand's going to come down. Your left arm goes straight up to the ceiling. Get it long. Bend more into that front leg. Give me a forward lean now. Let that arm come over. Nice opportunity for a side body stretch here. Take a few more breaths. Now bring that left hand to your waist. Straighten your front foot, leg. Step your back foot in. Now I have both legs straight. Shifting my hips back. Sliding my hand down my leg. Go as far as you want. Just hold on this spot. You can lift that left arm up if it feels good. But more importantly, your torso is in line with your front leg. You haven't moved it forward. Keep shifting your hips back. Make sure that neck is chilling, right? Either look down at the floor, take it sideways, or look up, or you can move between the three. Now, take this left hand down to your legs. Bring your right hand to your waist. Now we start our spinal twist to face the right. So open that chest to face the right side of your room. Keep going. Once you've gone as far as you can, you feel a stretch right over the glute, right down that outside leg. Now take both hands to the floor, step back, you're in plank. Hold here, drawing the belly button in. Close your eyes, get lost here for a minute. Just calm your breathing. Now we're going to step our left foot forward. Meet me in runner's lunge. Fingertips only on the floor. Knee is over your ankle. Your hips are nice and low. Now we're going to step that back foot in a little bit so we can get the heel down. And now I want you to push the front leg straight. You're in pyramid. I want you to fold over that leg and just relax. Bend that front leg, hands down, step back, plank. Nice, easy breathing in and out through the nose. Let's bring the right foot forward, runner's lunge. Step that back foot in a little bit so you can get the heel down on the floor and then straighten your front leg, fold over that front leg. Spine is in flexion, your head is relaxing. Now from here, we're going to turn to the left. So your feet are far apart. You're walking your hands forward way off the mat and you're shifting your hips backwards with your legs straight. Just have your ears inside the arms. So your neck is neutral. Walk those fingers out a little more, shift those hips back a little more. And now we're gonna walk the hands a little further apart. Okay, let the top of the head just hover above the floor, totally unweighting your upper body. Your hands are back on the mat. Inhale, extend to a flat back. Shift your hips backwards, right arm out to the side, parallel to the floor. Lift the right shoulder up. Take your gaze, follow it. Go up as high as you can. And then do the other side. Left arm up, lift, lift, lift. So you're feeling that inner thigh of the right leg. And do it again. This is known as windmill. It's an extremely powerful exercise. We're going to oscillate from side to side. Focuses on your entire posterior muscle chain. Super important to train. Most people spend all their time training the front of their body because that's what they see the most. But we need to keep our back strong. Keep going. We have a couple more. Make a concerted effort to get that shoulder up a little more every time. Now fold back down. Let the top of the head hover above the floor. Take a few big deep breaths. Inhale, extend the spine. You're in a flat back. You're going to walk your feet together. Turn the face forward. Full forward fold, cross the arms. Take some nice big deep breaths. Release the arms. Inhale, extend the spine. Walk your toes so the toes are off the mat, but the heels are on the mat. Shift your hips backwards, walk your fingers forward. Little tug of war here. Now hold that spine nice and long, lower your butt so you're in a deep squat. We haven't changed the positioning of our arms. Lift your hips back up, let your head relax. Shift your hips back, see if you can walk your fingertips forward. Maybe separate them a little more. Lower your booty, deep squat. Go back to that straight leg. Give me a full forward fold. Release the arms, release the shoulders. Keep the legs straight, let the toes point forward now. Big deep breaths. Walk your hands to the front of the mat, step back, you're in plank again. Hold and breathe. Pull back, downward facing. Lift your left leg up. I want you to open your hip, the left hip, open it towards the ceiling and lift your leg as high as you can. Keep both arms equally weighted. And now do the same on the other foot. Lift it, open it, and then lift it again, nice and high. Come back to plank. Take it all the way down, chest on the floor, hands by your chest. Lift the chest using your back muscles. Keep your face looking down. Now hands are going to come off the floor. I want you to get your elbows up to the ceiling. So you're engaging the thoracic spine. Hold and breathe. Draw the belly in. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Push yourself up. Hold here. Come off the knees if you can. Credit your chest, broaden through the shoulders. Enjoy a few nice deep breaths. Tuck the toes under, hips up. You're in plank. Now let's take that left knee down to the middle of our mat. And let's kickstand that left foot out to the side. Bring your left arm to the center of your left palm to the center of the mat. Open to the right side of the room, right hand on your waist. So you're in what we call a kneeling side plank. We're going to lift the back leg up. You're going to hold here. Now, while you're holding, I want you to try to not put a lot of weight into that left hand. I want you to shift the weight into the body, out of the arm. Lift your back heel a little higher. Get the leg a little straighter. Now you're going to point and flex that back foot. The one that's off the floor. A few more times. And now put that foot down, lift it back up. Put it down and lift. Try not to wade into that left hand, lift. Do 2 more. Try to get higher. And now come onto all fours. Meet me in child's pose of your choice. Okay, come back up onto all fours. That sure felt good. Okay, right hand in the center of the mat. Right knee in the center with the foot kickstanding out to the side. Left leg is back and long, down on the floor. Left hand to your waist. Now think about getting the weight out of the forward arm. Lift your back leg up. Keep it long. And then lower it back down and lift. Very little weight in that right arm. You're transferring it down into the body as you lift and lower that back leg. Work your full range of motion each time. So every time you lift it, you're trying to get higher. Do 2 more. Very little weight in that front arm. Try to shift your hips back as you do this. Okay, come back onto all fours. Let's do some cat-cows. So your pace, your choice. Just kind of groove through these, find your breath. Two more. Now on this last one, hold your spine rounded. Let your head relax. Take a few breaths. Try to really separate between the shoulder blades. Nice. Now relax the spine, kick your feet out to the side, have a seat on your butt. Let's take the legs forward to the corners of our mat. Sit up nice and long and tall with your arms out in front. We're just going to seesaw. So I want your feet flexed. Go forward and back as far as you can without collapsing through the spine and without the belly popping forward. Bring it back forward. As far as you can, reach, reach, reach. Your hands are parallel to the floor. And now rock it back. Spine long, chest out, belly in, and back forward. Reach with your arms. So you're pulling even the shoulders forward. And then seesaw it back. And now you're going to C-curve your spine. You're going to come all the way down. You're going to reach those arms directly back behind you. Full body stretch. Hands are off the floor. Spread your fingers wide. Just nice, big, deep breaths. So we're nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Now I want you to take your arms and switch to a 45-degree angle. So just switch it up. You're going to feel this a little more in the chest. They're not completely out to the side, but we're going to get there. So now move them completely out to the side. See how that feels. Now move them forward a little bit. You're able to really puff out that chest, draw the belly down. And now bring your arms together up towards the ceiling. I want you to clasp your fingers. Keep the arms long, move them back straight. Bring them forward and up. Come all the way forward with them as far as you can. So your arms are resting on your hips. And then take them all the way back again. Lots of control through your midsection. You're trying to keep the ribs low and the belly down. Do it 3 more times. So on this last one, you're going to pull the arms forward. You're going to grab that left knee and pull it up and into the chest. Keep the right calf on the floor. Relax the shoulders, relax all the muscles in the face. Just breathe. Now let's take hold of that left foot. We're going to do a one leg happy baby with it. So use your left arm to pull the knee towards the floor. Your heel faces up to the ceiling. And take that leg all the way down along the floor. Bring the right knee in this time. Happy baby with that right leg. Try to keep pressing down actively that left leg towards the floor. Okay, we're going to release the foot, but we're going to keep that right knee in. So let the leg bend. Now I want you to guide this leg so your knee is over your hip. So let's do that first. Get your knee over your hip. Get your right hand on your right knee. Take it down to the left side of the room, all the way onto the floor. So you've kind of rolled onto your left hip. And that's okay. Right arm comes up and out to the side. It's a big, fabulous chest stretch. Little spinal twist action going on. Keep using that left hand to press that right knee down so you get a nice stretch across the hip. And now bring the right arm in, bring that knee back up, extend it down along the floor. Now the left one comes in. Over the hip, take it to the side, all the way down to the floor. Then that right arm comes up, open it out to the side. Big spinal rotation going on here. Keep pressing that left knee down. Take a few nice big deep breaths. You really use your breathing here to help you improve your flexibility. Improve your range of motion. Okay, come onto your back with both knees up and into the chest. We're going to circle them independent of one another. Big circles forward, around, and back. Do a few in one direction and then go the opposite way. Now give them a nice big hug right into the chest so you feel a big stretch in the lower back. Hold it while you just take a breath or two. And now release it. Rock and roll all the way up onto your toes. And hold on this spot with your heels up as high as you can get them. And now full forward fold. Both legs are straight. You're gonna round up one vertebrae at a time. Sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. And I thank you so much for your power and strength and for waking up and being with us. Cheers. Bye. Have a great day.